guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Alexa Marino and I'm not even supposed to be filming a video right now because I have a video. Oh my god, I hate my life. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm not even supposed to be filming a video right now because I still have to edit the one that's going up tomorrow, which I'll link below if you haven't seen it, because obviously this one's going up after. If you hear noises, it's my dogs. I'm sorry. But today, I visited my old high school. And afterwards, me and my friend Ariana had like a really good talk about just everything that happened in high school. And it has me in this mindset, and I just want to like talk about it. I don't know why. High school, I wish I did high school so differently. All jokes aside, I know everybody says that, but I really wish that I did high school differently. I wish I started high school with the mindset and the person that I am now, because if I did, I would have been so much happier. I would have been more out there. I would have been more social. I just would have been more me. High school sucks. The last semester of senior year was probably the best time of my entire high school career. And that's because I removed all the toxic people from my life. I found the people that I still call my best friends today. I was making new friends with people that I honestly didn't think I'd ever be friends with. And I was just happy who I was, with who I was surrounding myself with just everything happening in my life. Nothing seemed like anything was going wrong after all the toxicity was out of my life. Those last couple months made me realize what kind of nonsense high school puts into your head. I don't know what my audience is like at all. I don't know if all of you guys are in college. I don't know if you guys are in high school. I don't know if you guys are in middle school. I don't know. Those of you that are watching that are in high school, this is kind of for you. And I want you to listen to this and not just think, oh, this is just some other random person giving me some bullshit like advice of high school that I shouldn't even listen to. This is advice that I wish I knew freshman year. I want to talk about the stigmas that high school implements in your brain, that high school makes you think is necessary in the real life, and why they aren't as important as you think they are. Everything I'm saying is my personal opinion and my experience and everything. Let's start with relationships. High school makes you think that you need to be in a relationship to be happy, in order to fit in, I guess, to find yourself, to be popular. Relationships feel like a necessity rather than an accessory. It made me realize that I wish I was single throughout all of high school. I'm not saying I regret the relationship that I had in high school, because obviously it made me into the person that I am today, and I'm so beyond grateful for that. I just wish I had the mindset where a relationship wasn't a necessity, where I didn't feel like I needed somebody else to compliment myself, where I needed someone to make me feel like I really was worthy of just being loved or anything like that. The relationship that I had, as happy as I was during some of it, I didn't realize how happy I could have been without it. And going into college single and ending senior year single made me realize that in the real world, being in a relationship really doesn't matter. It felt like not being in a relationship was the norm. Not being in a relationship was what made you fit in. And if you had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, like, cool, congratulations, but it doesn't really matter. I feel like you shouldn't allow high school to pressure you into being in a relationship so that you can fit in. It's just stupid, and there's so much drama that surrounds every single relationship that's in high school, and it's just a waste of time and energy, and you don't need to deal with that drama in order to fit in or be popular. And that's another thing. Being popular does not mean shit. Like, okay, you graduated, congratulations. You were a hit in high school, but who's your actual friends now? I know so many people who were popular in high school that literally have nobody now. I know so many people that were popular in high school that went to their college and they're nobodies. I know people that didn't let the popularity get to their head, and they're actually genuinely nice people, and those are the people that were able to go to college and have the time of their life. And don't get me wrong, I'm only in my first year of college. I don't know everything about college yet. I only know this because of other people that I know. Popularity doesn't mean shit. And I'm just gonna end it on that. Like, popularity is honestly the stupidest thing. I did not consider myself popular in high school. I don't even think that I'm popular now. And if I am popular now, it's just because I was rejected. Like, it's not because I'm a great person or it's because I'm doing all these amazing things with my life. It's because I was rejected and I went viral. But that's it. They're talked about because I'm in Murrieta, a small ass town, so when something happens to somebody in this town, everybody knows. So that's the only reason I would be popular. Popularity is looked at as if you're well known and you're kind of like the top of the food chain. You're the guy that every girl wants to be with. You're the girl that every guy wants to be with, or every girl wants to be. But after high school, none of that mattered. Nobody's gonna give a shit that you were popular. That's not something you can put on a resume. I will never understand why popularity meant so much. Honestly, I cared about it too. I cared so much about popularity and being known and having so many friends. But when it comes down to it, you just need the people that are gonna ride or die for you. You don't need to be that person on campus where if you walk around everywhere, everyone's gonna say hi to you. You do not need that to be able to define who you are. Nobody freaking cares about popularity in high school except for high schoolers. And that is absolutely ridiculous. Popularity is the stupidest stigma that has ever been implemented in somebody's brain. My entire life, I was told that senior year is the year where you figure out who your real friends are, and I never believed it until senior year happened. I'm not gonna lie, I lost quite a handful of friends that I thought were gonna be with me for my entire life. I wish I found out who my real friends were at the beginning of high school. Because I started off high school with a couple people that I thought were gonna be my best friends until the very end. And now I have a completely different set of best friends. And this isn't any tea, any shade, anything. This is just me being real, speaking out about my life. I'm not hating anybody. I'm grateful for everybody that used to be in my life, that is still in my life, because you all had an impact on me in some way. I'm so happy that I'm not friends with some people because they would have just held me down from being myself. There are so many people that I know that were popular in high school, for example, that now have nobody. That's crazy to me. And that just shows me that popularity doesn't mean shit, like I've been saying. Just because you won homecoming queen or homecoming king or prom queen king, I don't know. Just because you won because of your popularity doesn't mean that you have friends. Doesn't mean that you have real friends at the end of the day. And again, that's not me talking shit on anyone because I was a princess one year. I won Winter Formal Princess. So I know what it's like to be somebody who was crowned as like most well-known or whatever. Oh, honestly, that's what court was. That's what kings and queens and princesses were. It was a popularity contest. But at the end of the day, it does not mean that you have people that you can fall back on. It just means that you're liked or people think that you're nice or something like that. It doesn't mean anything. And at the time, I didn't realize that. At the time, I let it get to my head like, oh, I'm princess. That means that like everybody knows me, blah, 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 blah. And I know that I didn't think that I was popular, but in that moment when I won Winter Formal Princess, it reassured me into thinking that I was. And eventually that mindset just faded away because obviously I still don't think that I am. This is the best thing I can say to those of you that are still in high school that may be going through like a breakup or losing a friend or just anything like that, anything of that matter. If you're losing somebody that was a very crucial part of your life because you just didn't get along anymore, you got into a huge ass argument, your boyfriend cheated on you, your girlfriend cheated on you, just because, like bad blood. Just because they're out of your life doesn't make you any lesser of a person. Just because they're no longer there to constantly reassure you of who you are or tell you that you mean the world to them. Don't dwell on it too much. I know it hurts, I know it sucks, but what you have to realize is when people walk out of your life, they walk out of your life for a reason. Whether it be good or bad, I don't know. When somebody walks out of your life, just let them. Don't fight for it, just let them walk out. It's not worth the fight if they're just gonna easily get up and walk away like that. When somebody walks out of your life, another one will walk in. Another person will come into your life and fill that gap. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know where, but eventually someone will walk into your life and fill that gap. You have to realize that sometimes people outgrow each other, and that's okay. That is completely okay to outgrow somebody. I did my fair share of outgrowing other people. When you outgrow somebody, take it as a lesson. That's the best advice that I can give you. People will come and go as much as they please. People are freaking idiots. I don't know, some people will take advantage of the person that you are. Those people shouldn't be in your life to begin with. And at the end of the day, the only person that is always going to be there is you. You need to love yourself. You need to be comfortable with the person that you are and not have to rely on some other friend or boyfriend or girlfriend for your happiness and for the love that you have for yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can somebody else? And I know I was talking about friends and it segued into loving yourself, but this is also an important lesson that I learned in high school. Because I started high school as an insecure ass freshman that walked around with the big ass turtle backpack, glasses. I was a mess. I got lost on my first day. I straightened my hair every single day because I hated my natural hair, but here I am in my natural hair, little to no makeup, just talking, speaking my mind, which is something my freshman self was always scared to do. It's all because of high school. I'm the person that I am today because of high school and because of all of the things that I went through up until today. And I just want to thank everybody that was in my life, whether you're still in my life, whether we ended on bad terms, whether we broke up, whether you started drama with me. Any encounter that we ever had has made me into the person that I am today. All of the bullying that I went through, all of the heartbreak that I went through, all of the friends that I lost, all of those things made me the person that I am today. And I cannot thank those people enough. No tea, no shade. I'm happy that I don't know some of those people anymore. I'm happy that I don't follow those people on social media. I'm glad that they're not a part of my life, but in the most sincere way possible. Because if those people were still in my life, they would just be holding me back. I didn't realize my true self until after the most heartbreak that I've ever felt. I didn't realize the true potential that I had. I didn't realize what I deserved in a friend, in a relationship, in life, until I went through all of this heartbreak from losing so many people. At the time, I thought that since I lost a significant other or a friend, it was the end of the world. Because in high school, you see them every single day. So if you have beef, the whole school knows. You have to realize that some people are only your friends because you see them every day. And that's the hard truth. There's some people that I haven't spoken to since graduation. That stuff just showed me who my real friends were. And I cannot be more grateful for that. I know that some people might hate my guts and some people might want nothing to do with me. But you know what? Those people are probably the people watching right now. Some of those people, I can guarantee you are watching this right now. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for showing me who I am. Thank you for putting me through all of that bullshit and shaping me into the person that I am today. Because here I am, telling some of my story, hopefully helping some people listening. And that's all I could ever ask for. Because the freshman that I was would look up to the person that I am today. I look in the mirror and I am so proud of the person that I am. And I'm only growing from here. I have my bad days. We all do. I'll wake up and I'll look in the mirror and I'll just be like, I hate the way that I look. But sometimes those days are needed. Those days are necessary to kind of smack you in the face and realize that, hey, I'm worth more than this. And when you're in those depressive states, I know, trust me, I know it's not that easy to just be like, nah, like I love myself. Because it took me years to be comfortable with myself, let alone love myself. Everything I went through in high school added to that and just allowed for me to love myself. If you were bullied, if you were cheated on and you're watching this, don't let those things get to you. And I know it's easier said than done, but If you let those things get to you, it's only gonna make your high school experience worse. To sum it all up, getting a crown or being popular or having a boyfriend and being the most iconic couple at your high school doesn't mean shit. Because at the end of the day, the real world is not gonna care about that. Your career is not gonna be based off of you being popular in high school. It's gonna be based on how good of an athlete you are, or how smart you are, or how you are as a person. It's not gonna matter on, oh, how many followers do you have? Like, okay, yeah, you got the job. That doesn't matter. Let's say this entire viral thing happened while I was in high school. I know that so many people would be sucking up to me just because I had followers. Just because they wanted half as much clout as I have. And the amount of people that have already tried coming back into my life because of the amount of followers that I have, those kind of people never deserve to be in your life. If they're in your life just because of your follower count, or just because you're popular, get rid of them. They do not deserve to be in your life. All I can do is hope that this helps somebody. I just hope that it helps one person. That some of my story is going to impact somebody. And if you were one of the people that I talked about in this video, if you were one of the people that broke my heart, that started rumors about me, or just made fun of me, thanks. Because now I love myself, and you can't change that. I hope you guys learned something from this, I guess. Like I said, as long as it helps one person, that means that my time wasn't wasted. That means that I accomplished what I wanted to do. And that's all I could ask for. This is only a little bit of my story. This isn't even the half of it. There's so many little details, there's so many things that I could be talking about. What I went through, though it wasn't the most heartbreaking or the worst scenario, it was still a lot. And it was a good lesson. Someone else out there might be going through the exact same thing. If you want me to elaborate more on my high school experience, I will be more than welcome to. Leave a comment, I guess. That is so weird to say. Thank you for watching. If you've made it to the end, hi. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Follow me on my socials. I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Bye. If any of you were wondering what my dog was doing that entire time, he just destroyed a toy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. And he was just sleeping. Aw, my baby. Excuse me, sir. You're too